Hi there, my name is Tyler Greeley, and I'm the store manager at your Rockhurst University bookstore. And I've partnered with the university to take the stress out of ordering textbooks by creating this YouTube video. And in this video, there's going to be 3 different sections, and there will be timestamps down in the description for each section. And those 3 sections are going to be how to find the bookstore website, then how to create an account using your student credentials for the first time, and then finally, how to go ahead and place an order from start to finish. And I have some classes selected already, that way you can see all of the different options that you will encounter on the bookstore website. And then we'll show you the payment options as well. So first, how to find the bookstore website. And the easiest answer is go to the rockhurst.edu website. So this is going to be Rockhurst official webpage, and you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then you're going to find under the resource tab, hit bookstore. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this link here, and then it's going to open up the official Rockhurst bookstore webpage, which is just rockhurst.bncollege.com, and we are a Barnes & Noble college store. So the first thing we need to do now is to create an account. So if you are someone who has already created an account before, you can go ahead and skip this step by entering your information here, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and create an account. So I'll hit that there. So from here, you do need to go ahead and put your information in. So this is going to be your students' information. That way, they will receive the emails whenever books can be picked up in the bookstore. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out my information here. That way, you guys can see exactly what you need from us here at the bookstore. And also, this is where you want to use your Hawks email address. You should receive that during orientation. So for me, it's going to be greeleyt@hawks.rockhurst.edu, and the G and the T would be capitalized. So we have what we call the concierge service on the website. So if you write your email address with the capitalized letters, normally it doesn't matter for an email, but if you do, the concierge service will work, so that way it knows your schedule even maybe before you do each and every semester. From here, you're going to go ahead and put your phone number, create a password, and then finally confirm that password. And of course, we're not a robot, but I'm going to go ahead and sign in with my information, and then we'll go ahead to the next step of this video. Alright, so now that I've created my account and I'm logged in, let's go ahead and place our order for the first time. So we'll hover over here to course materials and textbooks and find course materials. From here, you'll go ahead and enter your class information from your schedule. So I know I have 5 classes I'm going to be showing you today. So I'm going to add one more line, and then I'm going to pick my term. And then keep in mind, there could be more than one term active. So be sure that you are ordering under the correct term, because the books could be different from term to term. So I'm going to pick Fall 24 for all of these, and then I'll fill out the rest of the information. So for the first one, it's going to be AC 2000 LCA. Then we're going to have CH, we have 2610, then LCA. Then we'll have JN, which you can also, as you see here, just type in and then choose JN. 1030 WB1. Then we'll do PL for philosophy. We're going to do PL 2185 LCA, and then finally the last one's going to be theology, so TH 3003 AW1, and after this information has been filled in, you can hit retrieve materials. So here it says I have 4 items for 5 total courses. And you can also pick these different options up here for lowest cost, lowest print cost. This will include digital options if they're available. This will only be print, just so you know. And so here, for example, this is going to be for Professor Toko's class, and this is a required book, and there is required versus recommended, which I'll show you the difference here in just a second. But this is a book that is new only, and the reason it's new only because it has an access code that you will be using in class. So this does come with the access. So we'll add this one to the cart since this is the textbook you use for the course. And then we'll come down here to chemistry, and I've worked with your professors to start adding more of these personalized notes for specialty items that the bookstore has available. So for example, this is for a 1-term code, and this is for a 2-term code. It says both are required, but if there is a note present, please read that note. So for example, this is there because if you are not going to take the follow-up class in the spring, purchase this one. If you are going to be taking the follow-up class, pick this one because this is a 1-term, this is a 2-term, so that way you don't have to spend extra money when you don't need to if you are taking that follow-up class. So I'm only going to be taking the 1 semester just for the sake of this video, so I'm going to hit add to cart. And then this is where that other option was. So the required items are in red, and then the recommended are in this teal bluish color. So this is going to be an AP style book, and this is a recommended book. So this is going to be something that's supplemental that will help you get your A in the class. And then this does show you your options. So this one does have rent or a purchase option, and it does have new and used. So used here, new here, and then it shows you the difference in price. So you can save basically 50% versus purchasing it new by renting it used. And placing your order early will be the best way to get a hold of those used copies since used books are limited. So for the sake of this video, I want to try to get as cheap as possible. Otherwise, I would pick rent, but renting requires me to put in my credit card information, and I can't get to the very end to show you the rest of the video. So we're going to go ahead and just purchase used currently. And then there's 2 more options here. This is the one that people love to see down here. But this option here just means that the bookstore has not received information regarding this class yet. I will be working with your professors all summer long to make sure I have that information before classes start in the fall. And then finally, this last section down here is the one that everyone loves to see, that green check mark, because this means that your professor indicated there are no bookstore required materials for that course. So I've added everything into my cart. Let's go ahead and proceed to cart. And then this is the last chance to edit your cart. So if you want to drop something off, if you want to add something, now is the time to do it. And also this is how you show your delivery method. So for example, it's going to default to pick up in store, which is fast and free, might I add, where it'll be wrapped in plastic and you can come see me or my team and we will get that given to you, particularly if you are ordering early, and then you can easily come in and pick up during move-in weekend. And then also, if you want to have these shipped to you, you can pick that option. Keep in mind, you do have to pick ship to address for each item. Otherwise, it's going to default to pick up in store. So if I were to push this order through right now, one of these items would be shipped and the other 2 would be pick up in store. So just make sure that it's all uniform. So I'm going to change that back to fast and free pickup in the bookstore. It gives you your total amount, and then you're going to hit proceed to checkout. And I'll hit proceed to checkout again here. All right, so this is going to be the pickup information. So if I'm going to pick it up, it's going to be whatever name is on the account. Otherwise, you can hit someone else and you enter their name there. I'll hit pick them up here. And then this is going to come to your payment information. If you're paying with a credit or debit card, you're going to fill that out just like normal. And then also, I had mentioned earlier, if you are renting a book, even if you're paying with PayPal, financial aid, a gift card, anything like that, you do have to put your credit card information in to secure the rental. So if you don't return the book on time, that card would be charged. Otherwise, the card will never be charged. So I'm going to go ahead and pick financial aid because speaking of those notes that we've been adding, I've worked with financial aid at the school to make sure that this information is here. So please, if you are going to be using financial aid here at Rockhurst University, you do have to get approved from a voucher first. To do that, you go to www.rockhurst.edu/payonline and you go through their voucher process. After you are approved, then you can push your order through here on the bookstore website, and then you'll use your student ID number. And please drop the @ and the 00s. So I'll hit internal provider here, and then I'm going to go ahead and enter my 6-digit student ID number, hit apply funds, proceed to checkout, and you will place your order. From there, you'll get a bookstore email saying that we received your order, and then you'll receive another email saying that we fulfilled your order and your order is ready for pickup. If you did have any digital books in your order, they do get sent to you right away, and the email will come from Digital Learning. It will not say Rockhurst University Bookstore. That's probably one of the number one questions I get at the bookstore. But if you do have any questions, you can always give me a call at the bookstore. You can shoot me an email as well. I have both a Barnes & Noble College email as well as a Rockhurst email, and I'm always here to help. So thank you so much for checking out this video, and may I be one of the first to officially welcome you to the Rockhurst University family. And from the bookstore team, myself, Tyler, I hope you have a wonderful semester, and I can't wait to see you in person.